I do think you always live in the forever now. Um, Again, that's just a
Reincarnation.
theory of mine. But yeah, and reincarnation, is it real? So I have another theory on that. So I believe the creator only made an X amount of energies.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the only energies that can reside here. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why when one person goes, somebody's born.
Yeah.
So if there's only, let's say, I don't know, just say 100 energies,
Okay, come on, come on,
only
come on.
only like 60 can be here at a time.
Yeah.
You know, that's why not all reincarnations come back in the same timeline. If
Interesting.
that makes sense.
I
They
like
come back a little bit later.
I like hearing stories of kids saying my past life and this and that. I think it's really interesting and very. Why am I not winning this?
It's your energy.
No,
Energy's
it's
off.
because you.
There you go.
Oh look,
I'll give you my little card.
you shuffled them to for you to win.
I'm just good at this game.
No.
This is just regular ID Clear War. Imagine we were playing like a real card game. Busting
Wow.
your ass.
Wow. Wow. This is
But
not a good
no, I'm
shuffle.
glad you asked about that timeline thing because I have a bunch of theories and stuff that I write down. This is just what I think about daily. It's not only about life or death, anything like that, but I don't know. About, you heard my stance on why we don't have no fruit trees here
Yeah.
and wildfires. I don't believe in wildfires. Oh, here we go. I declare war.
I don't have enough cards.
You know?
No.
Well, looks like you're just going to have to flip.
One.
Declare.
Flip what? Yeah.
Lucked up with that. But no, I don't believe that there's just natural wildfires. I believe that somebody's burning these things up. Damn, I forgot which pile was which.
This one.
Okay.
Right here.
And for a reason, like there might be some resource there that they know that people can benefit from,
And they're burning it all
and they're
up.
burning it all up because they already collected what they needed from it, and now they're gonna be like, okay, we burnt it all up. Now they have to come to us. That's why
Okay.
them wildfires in California probably all smell like weed because they burnt up all the real stuff, and they took whatever it was, modified it, and now they're legalized it and pumped it full of estrogen.
How did we go from that, from reincarnation to that?
I don't know. That's a conversation.
Oh,
Just
okay.
go with it. Shit.
You know,
Give me that.
speaking of reincarnation, you know carnation milk? Have you ever had that before?
That shit's sweeter than
That sounds disgusting.
that stuff is so sweet. We used to have that when we didn't have no milk in our fridge when I was younger. We had to open it up and mix it with water. If you didn't get the right ratios right, well, your stomach was turning
That is
flips
disgusting.
at
It's
school.
so much.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much. Well, it's probably because it's a bunch of chemicals.
Is it though?
Carnation milk. What is that, anyways?
Canned milk. See, you grew up privileged.
That's not
That's
privilege.
exactly. You ain't had no canned milk.
No.
You ever had powdered milk?
No.
See,
What the heck is powdered milk?
You know, some people try to act like they come from struggle online and stuff like that. Try to relate.
Oh,
Everybody wanna
celebrity
play victim.
kids.
Everybody want to play victim now.
Celebrity kids, they always trying to
Yeah.
play play like I grew up in the. No, you didn't.
I understand. You know you don't. Boy, fuck on out again.
Wow, I think this is.
You're not doing too good right now
Wow, I guess I don't win this
in
game.
this game. Oh, you lost?
I
That's
don't
all your
have any more
cards?
cards.
Yo, that's the quickest game of I Declare War I've ever seen. All right, let's do this again.
Let's do it faster.
Do it faster?
Yeah,
Well, I got to think about what I'm talking about too at the same time.
I can move fast and talk at the same time.
Can you though?
Yes. You are taking forever.
See, it's a strategy. I made you move slow. I made you move at the Capricorn pace.
Yeah, and I need you to move at the Sagittarius pace. Hurry up. Come
No,
on,
I'm good.
Aries, come on.
How'd your event go the other day?
My event went pretty well, actually. I had the amount of people that I wanted to have in there, and I actually got a lot of good feedback, especially from the people I didn't know, the strangers. They said I had good energy. I had, quote, fab energy.
Cut the deck.
I have fab energy.
Fab energy. What's that?
That means fabulous.
What makes your energy fabulous?
It's the fact that I'm humble, you know.
What is it that you think people rock with other people because of signs?
Yes, actually, I thought about that
Yeah,
because
because like, what is like people like? Some people don't like you. I've seen that online.
they don't.
Is that because they have opposing signs
I
or
think.
opposing risings
Yeah, I think so.
or communication signs? What's the opposing sign for Aquarius?
I think that's the Leo.
Leo. So Leos, do Leos like you?
Yeah, Leo's like that's my sister sign. It's just like the same energy.
But on the chart, it would be opposing, right?
Yeah, it's opposing. It's like the opposite. It's you, but it's not you
That's
kind of thing.
conflict.
Yeah, it is actually because Aquarius is humble and the Leo is showy, and it gets on my nerves when people are too flashy, too extra, and so
Okay.
I don't like that.
Hot start. There you go, fancy
Ooh,
pants. Let's get
one,
this.
two, three. Come
You
on.
gotta say ID clear. You over the count. 1, 2, ID.
Oh my gosh. See,
Clear.
Taurus energy is so slow.
War on your whole ass.
Oh,
Give
wow.
me that. Give me that.
On my
See,
whole
that's when I'm
ass.
following the rules.
On my whole
You
ass.
gotta learn to follow these rules.
But what were we talking about?
Oh, opposing your opposite energies.
Oh, your opposite energies. Yeah. No, I think because, well, one, she was a Libra, and
Wait,
I'm
you can't do that.
Aquarius.
You're supposed to have a separate stack.
Oh.
No, they're cheating.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, she's a Libra. And, of course, I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah.
She's also a Leo rising. I'm a Scorpio rising. Those are both fixed signs, fixed risings. So, I don't know. She just liked my energy.
That's good.
Yeah, that's really good. And then one of my other guests said that they were going to immediately try to find their birth time so that they can do a reading because their familia is very religious, and if they knew that they were there listening in on that astrology thing,
Yeah.
you know, but you can't deny it. Once you learn it, you cannot deny it. You cannot deny. You just can't. I don't know what to say. Like, you can't. And people who are very anti astrology, they're never the ones that want to actually do a reading. They never actually, because I think when you hear reading, when I would hear reading, I would think of like Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
But now that I obviously am doing this, it just means I'm literally reading your birth chart or interpreting it for you so that you understand what it means. And so once I start to go in to people's lives with their birth chart, there's no denying the behaviors, the life circumstances, like, and you have to be very self-aware though too.
Do you think this is astrology 100% true?
100%?
Yes.
As far as what though? Because
Just behaviors?
it would be true to if you like studied it down to the degree, the house, like you'd have to do the most precise calculations, but that's also interpretation too.
So it just depends on the astrologer, really, and how they...
Yeah, because I've
interpret
seen some people say that they've gotten readings from astrologers who would say something very like dramatic or traumatic that wasn't true.
Yeah.
And I think also that there are people who are aligned to be an actual terrible astrologer, and there are people who are going to be aligned to see a bad astrologer and get bad advice.
You align to be a bad
I'm
astrologer?
the good one.
No, I'm saying like people can be aligned to be a
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah.
They can be misguided.
Yeah.
They will go to teachers who misguide them.
bad one. Yeah.
So that is a thing
Take
that
my
I've seen.
queen.
That is a thing that I've seen though. So,
It's interesting.
but I'm excited for the people who actually will see me.
I like the advancement in I guess spirituality over the past couple of years here in America. I think people are waking up at a quicker rate than they want us to think. You know.
Oh, they definitely are. I think
Yeah.
somebody brought that up yesterday, saying that they're like, was it my sister? Oh yeah, it was my sister, because she came and she said she's been seeing it a lot on TV now,
Yeah.
and so,
Damn.
yeah, redemption is mine. She said she's been seeing it a lot on TV.
Yeah.
And I have been noticing it a lot too in sports commentary type of podcasts and stuff. Like it's just everywhere. Like, again, you can't deny it. You can't, once you start to see a little bit of yourself in other people too.
Do you
Especially,
think this is going to be taught in schools moving forward?
I hope so.
I think school systems will be better if they actually cater to kids' signs, like group kids up with similar signs or similar energies.
Oh,
That way,
would be so
like
awesome.
so kids that don't have many friends
Yeah.
can find their niche a little bit faster and find
Yeah.
their friend group much faster. You know, find
Yeah.
people that's more like them based off their signs. So they should make schools and classes in
Yeah.
that form too.
I think too, though, even if you go through a certain situation when you're younger, maybe bullying, maybe not that many friends or whatever, at least you'll be aware of why that's happening like that. That's another thing too. You can't, with astrology, it's like you can't prevent things from happening that are outside of your control, but you could be made aware of it. I had actually did a reading with a girl who she's young, or she's in her mid 20s or early 20s, and she let me look at her birth chart, and I just asked her like a quick question, asking her if she has ever had conflicts with her bosses or anyone she's ever worked with, and she was like, no, not really, whatever. And then like a month later, I see her again, and she was like, hey, remember whenever you said about conflict with bosses? She's like, I don't think I want to work here anymore. And I was like, oh, why? And then she's like, well, but I remember also reading the chart of the boss and asking her herself, does she think she's an egotistical or hard to work for person? And she said,
I don't
no.
think anybody's gonna admit that.
No, she said no, but so anyways, the girl, I came into the store and the girl was not there. She was supposed to be there, and then the owner told me, she's like, yeah, she says she's in a whole nother state and she's not coming back. I was like, wow.
Did you manifest that and speak that into existence?
No, I did not manifest that. It's more of like, so that's why I don't like doing readings with like really young people, because some of the stuff has not played out yet, and
I was going to ask you too.
it's just kind of like a theme of your life. So like I was saying, when it comes up, if it does come up, now she knows, okay, well, I just know that it's not me. I'm not like doing something wrong to where they're being mean to me or, whatever. It's just kind of something I have to go through.
Yeah.
So you did that on purpose.
Give me that.
You did that on purpose.
I ran out of cards. But speaking of manifestation, I wanted to ask you, do you think manifestation is truly manifestation, or was supposed to happen anyway?
I think that,
because when you manifest things, right, and they don't happen immediately, well, this is how I feel about it. So if everybody had the power of manifestation, right, all these manifestation bullshit videos that you see on YouTube and stuff just for clickbait, I don't think that's real. Because if it was real and everybody practiced that, because don't you think those millions of people that watched it have practiced it?
Yeah.
Millions of people can't manifest all the same thing, because the majority of people will probably manifest money.
Yeah.
There's not enough money to go around. So, and then everybody will be
rich
and famous and have all the stuff that they want all at the same time.
Yeah.
There's not enough resources and stuff to go around for that. That's why I don't think this manifestation stuff, they're teaching it the wrong way.
Yeah.
They're teaching it on a timeline.
Yeah.
There is no timeline for it.
Yeah.
There's even people that say, well, if you write down certain things, there's a better chance of it happening. Yes. But the timeline, that's yours.
Oh, yeah.
The timeline isn't yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The timeline is, I guess, based off whatever the creator, or when the creator wants you to have it. That doesn't mean you won't get it, but it won't be in your timeline, because the creator of all things lives outside of time.
Yes.
So it doesn't know what time that you want it and that you desire it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I think these manifestation videos and all this stuff is all clickbait and bullshit, and I think it should be taken down. It pisses me off that people feed into that stuff, because they feed off of people's desires and their needs.
Yeah.
People need, especially now, a decent income to keep the lights on and stuff like that. So the money manifestation videos on YouTube have some of the highest counts. I'll be looking at it and it's like, all you got to do is write it down, think about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, get that bullshit out of here. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it.
People,
so all you got to do is just put it out there in the universe, and the universe is going to line things up for you to go get it.
So people who have these manifestation things, I think whenever something does happen is because it was supposed to happen for them. And so once it happens for them, they feel like, oh, well, it's because I did this trick. And so because I did this trick, then it works, and it's going to work for everybody, and that's not true.
No, it's not true at all.
Once you really start to dig deep, just kind of like how I really did some deep digging, especially through Vedic astrology, like everything really is on a certain time.
Get your hands off that.
everything really is on a certain time, and I even look like it's very.
What
I
you
think it's
reaching
lowest
for?
number wins. I think that
Go ahead now.
I think that
I need shuffle. Go ahead.
you know, it's just kind of like too with like astrology prediction, general predictions on Instagram. I mean on YouTube,
Yeah.
because it's easy to just go right to your sign. There's only 12 interpretations. You think that's going to resonate with every single person in the world who's watching it? Like, it's not. It's very general. And that's why I don't like to do those kind of things, because you're just giving people like general energy. Like, I'm trying to be very specific with people and be like, hey, no, I'm not going to sell you hope. And, you know, I do believe in being optimistic and don't like be negative, but
I think in those videos they have to be very general because they're not talking to an individual. I
Yeah.
think on when it comes to the individual aspect of things, that's when you can actually pinpoint. So I think on those main videos, astrology videos, yeah, they have to be very
well, yeah,
general
they don't
because they're
gotta.
talking to the general public.
Yeah, but if you're telling someone, like, why are you even? You gotta know deep down in your heart that you are making very general predictions, and for what? Why give a general one? Why not make something about something else? Like, make a video on something else.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot of giving people hope. Now, I do understand too, whenever I make videos about sun signs or whatever, those are general energies. But this is like a prediction. You're telling somebody by this time, this thing will happen. And then everyone's tuning in and waiting and watching. And then that's when they say, well, astrology ain't real because you said this was going to happen and it didn't.
Yeah.
And they're not going in depth. I think at the beginning of every video would say, I know some astrologers don't do that. They won't say, this is going to resonate with everyone. It's just like, if you have this sign, then this is for you, and this is what's going to happen. It's like, no.
Yeah.
That's not true.
I think that's how the church. So you mentioned hope. The church, the Christian church, that is, you know, feeds off of hope dealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to tithes. People don't understand the true definition of tithing and why you do it.
Yeah.
And I'll let them do their due diligence on it. So they need to Google that of what the true Hebrew, ancient Hebraic meaning of that for, and who the tithes were supposed to go to. It's supposed to go to the lawmakers and the law keepers. I'm sorry. I think of the tribe of Benjamin. So it's only supposed to go to one tribe. It's not supposed to go to some guy at a church, some Joel Osteen guy, whatever like that.
I'm on boy Joel now.
I mean, Joel. I mean,
Look, I used to. Now I understand what people meant whenever they said he was a hope dealer.
Yeah,
Dang it.
He's a hope dealer. I mean, I'm not saying that he hasn't helped people. I don't know the guy personally. He probably did help people get through certain.
Oh yeah, I was going there for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not saying that what he's saying is wrong. I don't think people should live by that though. Solely, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn again.
I don't have enough, so we could just do one. I only got one.
I still got to go through mine.
Oh. And me.
You
Dang
lose.
it.
You suck again. Damn. It's 2 in a row.
Dang.
Anyway, what was I getting at? Hope dealing.
Yeah,
And that's how the church runs too. And people use what's somebody saying? Oh, that was on another subject. Somebody says people feed off of people's addictions.
Yeah.
And that's wrong, but they feed off of people's
emotions
and their lack of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what these manifestation videos on YouTube are doing. They're just getting clicks and views.
Yeah.
And they just talking bullshit that doesn't really work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in the time that they say it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
You know, manifestation is real.
Yeah.
But going back to my statement earlier, it's the time.
Yeah.
The timeline is not yours.
Yeah.
You know, you'll have all the tools. The creator or whatever you believe in will put the tools in place for you.
Yeah, but not
to
only
get
when
it.
you think it
Now
is.
Now it's up to you.
Yeah.
To how you get it.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's just gonna be roadblocks in the way. And astrology will tell you that, like, look, you got some squares right here when it comes to your career. There's gonna be a lot of roadblocks for you, but you can get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, cut it. There, cut.
Yeah. So
So manifestation. So I don't sell that. I do, like I said, I do believe that your human will and willpower and your belief that something can happen will happen, because if you're working hard enough towards it, I do think you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Now, some things, it's like you got to be realistic about it. You know, you can't be just overly.
what is being realistic though? 'Cause you know, The extremely optimistic type, the Piscean, I'm a Pisces, and they will say
Sagittarius.
that our in Sagittarius, they'll say that that your goals are a little, what's it called?
Like kind of just out there.
Like real lofty
Impractical.
goals, like really high expectations of it. But why set
Okay.
them low? You know what I'm saying? That just
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. And so, well, be real. I'm like, no, being real gets you nothing
Okay.
in a way. You know what I'm saying?
So I think it's more of like looking at the now and seeing what is practical and what is makes sense in the now. So like if you are somebody who's making $7 an hour and you're like, I'm gonna go buy a Bugatti today, like
Oh no, no, saying
I'm
that.
talking about just like being realistic in the moment.
Yeah, you can be realistic with your finance, but when it comes to your goal, because a lot of times goals aren't in the moment.
Yeah.
Goals are later on.
Yeah.
And I seen it and spoke to enough millionaires in my life. I worked with a lot of them to know that, hey, my circle kind of, you know what I'm saying? My circle kind of thick. Oh. But I spoke to enough of them to know that, damn, I lost my train of thought.
Or like them having goals and dreams and
Wait, did you
I
win
had
that?
the queen. Yes.
Oh,
I'm
damn, okay.
trying to take my cards.
But yeah, for people, what am I trying to say? Goals and dreams. They set high, extremely high fucking goals because they believe they are worth that. When people set lower goals, they feel like, oh, somebody else is worth more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, do you think that it was already meant for them to be successful like that, and it had nothing to do
It
with?
depends on the definition of success, but in this case, with financial success,
Yes.
damn. So I never understood setting low goals.
No, I
I
don't
made
believe
it to
it's settling. No.
No, when I played football, I made it to the NFL. Like I said that, but people laughed. There's like, how many people make it to the NFL point 3-0 or whatever like that. I said, yeah, I'm a part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Somebody has to
exactly.
make it.
Somebody has to, and why not me
Yeah.
make it? You know what I'm saying? Why would I choose somebody else to go before me?
Yeah.
A lot of people choose other people before themselves because they're afraid to make these jumps. They're afraid to say these goals that this seems dreamy, like that is out of reach for a lot of people. I'd rather have a goal that's that high because if I land anywhere close to it, it's still above everybody else's.
Yeah.
So why set a shitty low goal on your life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do believe in, like I said, being optimistic. I do believe that luck can be on your side if you really believe it. But there's also a time to be practical, and that is something I'm learning too, as somebody with a lot of Sagittarius energy.
I think you can be practical along the way with
Yeah.
your decision making and your choices,
Yeah.
for sure. But when it comes to the ultimate goal, don't be practical.
Yeah.
Find the biggest goal that you can imagine
Yes.
and go get it. That's the true manifestation right
Yeah.
there. People already lost
Yeah.
because of their goal.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a plan on how to get there yet, set it high.
Yeah.
As high as fuck.
I don't believe in settling. I don't believe in mediocre. Sometimes, like, I find myself being like, oh, I don't need that much just because the Aquarius is the humble one of the zodiac. But then I'm like, no, like, I want more.
Yeah.
I want more. But it makes you feel like how much is greed? How much is, wanting too much?
Somebody made a good point. I forgot what guy it was that he said people that say rich people are unhappy are just settling in life.
Yeah.
Because rich people aren't, that's just a general statement. Everybody
Yeah.
has some bullshit that's going on in their life, but for
Yeah.
the most part, rich people aren't unhappy.
Yeah.
They say that because they want to feel comfortable with their decision making on why they didn't
Yeah.
make the financial success in their life.
Yeah.
And so, well, they're unhappy. I don't need that much and stuff like that. Yeah, you're working 3 fucking jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like unhappiness to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, rich people aren't unhappy. They are happy, just happy as just everybody else. Now, there might be a select few that got some shit going on in life,
Yeah.
but who doesn't?
Yeah.
That's just a way of settling to, I wasn't brave enough to make
Yeah.
the jumps that they did in life. So I have to make myself feel more comfortable by saying they're unhappy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just not true.
That is something I also was looking into human design too, because human design uses astrology, but explains it in like a different way of how you are. So like I mentioned, Aquarius being humble and being like, oh, I don't need that much or whatever. And I was looking into human design, and one of the aspects of my chart, it said something along those lines like you feel like, what you have is enough, and so you'll kind of just be like That's good. I'm good at that. Our fear of taking a bigger risk.
You said that's you?
Yeah.
Taking the fear of a bigger.
Like fear of taking like a big risk to where you could lose more, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense. Kind of like gambling.
Yeah.
You know, so
Do you gamble?
I like when I do, like if I've ever gone to like a casino, I'll do like one time, maybe twice, and if I don't win, then I stop.
That's
Like I don't want to keep going because I'm afraid to lose more than I put in.
You should watch those manifestation videos. They'll teach you how to manifest, and you can start winning.
Yeah, so that's a kind of like a fear that I have. I am a risk taker, but I then that's where the other part is of like, oh, I don't need to do all of that because I don't need all of that. But then I'm like, no, I do need all of that. I do need all that because I'm looking around. I'm like, why does everybody else get to have these things?
Exactly.
Or if they're in the same lane, same field, you deserve it too.
Exactly.
So that is something I want to teach
really
people
think
too.
people just feel like they're undeserving
Yeah.
of certain things. Like, if you're cool with having, just the bare minimum or the basics, that's cool.
Yeah.
But don't complain.
But are you just saying that? That's the thing, do you truly believe that you don't need that much? Or are you just saying that
No,
because...
some people are cool with just having they're comfortable with having, consistency, something stable.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily need a whole lot. They have the necessities. They got food, water, shelter. They got love in their life.
Yeah.
So they're fine with the 9 to 5 because it's consistent.
Yeah.
And it's stable for them. You know what I'm saying?
I think...
And those are like, what signs are those? Earth signs?
Yes.
Damn. Get my ass busted.
I think, redemption is mine now. It's my turn.
You remember how you said that last time? You got walked on this thing.
No, I just...
Starting now.
I think with anyone, I think sometimes I think I'm a little too humble to where I'm like, I don't need this. And in my head, I'm like, yes, I do.
You said you personally?
Yeah.
I used to be like that. But
I used to think I was too humble.
Coming into this year, I was like, you know what? This is the year, like, I know who I am.
Yeah.
I know what I can do. I know my abilities. I know how I look. Mm-hmm. So why be so humble? Like, I've been humble all these years, and I'm grateful for the abilities I do have. Don't get me wrong. But when somebody gives me compliments now,
you take them.
I take them.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily dish them back out. 'Cause I used to feel like I had to give it back in some form, or be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I worked for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even the stuff I didn't work for, like certain abilities or your looks, you don't really work for. I think after a while you do, because you got to work out. You got to take care of your body.
Yeah.
Take care of your meat vehicles over here.
Yeah.
So, you take pride in that. Like, yeah, thank you. I do try my best to eat well, work out, and this other stuff like that. So thank you for the compliment.
Yeah.
This is what I do it for. I don't do it for the compliments. I do it for, my mental health and all this other stuff like that. But the compliments that come along the way, you don't have to be so humble about it.
Yeah, I'm learning that now of not being so humble about everything because, like you said, I'm too busy.
Speaking of humble, you know who got humbled?
Who?
Drake. How do you feel about that?
He gets on my nerves.
I had a conversation with one of my clients today. Did you win that one?
Oh, I won.
Damn. I got like 3 cards left. But
I told you.
So what happened
Victory
with
is
that?
mine.
I think Drake was fighting a losing battle to begin with. He could have dropped some of the hottest tracks ever, but because people are tired of seeing him on top, they wanted to see him fall. So people are going to cheer you on all the way until you reach the top. And this goes in any career, arena, whatever it is. It can be sports, hip hop, I don't know, politics. Once you get up to that point, they want to see you fall now. I don't know why humans are like that. It's like, boo, like...
Just like with all the celebrities and stuff, they're going on this like TikTok strike of blocking all celebrities on social media platforms.
Yeah, because they'll cheer them on until they get to that top, and then now they want to see you fall. Jay-Z said in one of his songs, I remember the song name or the exact lyric, but live long enough. If you're the hero, you live long enough to be the villain. It's kind of like a blessing in a way.
Yeah.
Because Batman became a villain to the people because he was misunderstood. And that's what I think what's happening to Drake right now. I mean, I don't know about the whole pedo thing, but I'm just saying it's been going on for a while that people were, clowning him and other stuff like that. And they just want to see the demise of that.
Well, everybody,
So he's
you
fighting
can't
it.
reign forever.
Well, yeah, as I said, he was fighting a losing battle. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what he said. People
Yeah.
are going to make fun of it anyway.
Yeah.
Especially after Kendrick dropped that one track.
I'm sick of him anyways.
Who, Kendrick?
No, I'm sick of Drake.
Why?
Because he just is always giving me the ick.
See, you one of those people too.
He's always giving me the ick.
There's no question that he's one of the GOATs.
He's a talented musician, but
Yeah. Damn.
I don't know. He just bothers me.
Give me those. That was clutch. I only had one card left, yo. But nah, so that's what happened with him. Like, he was fighting a losing battle to begin with. It doesn't matter what Kendrick said. The people were against Drake.
Yeah.
Just because he's Drake.
Nobody likes a Scorpio.
And then so who do I think won? I think it was, I don't know. There's two different artists, right? One's more of a conscious, everybody knows Kendrick's a more conscious rapper, and one is a more like a rock star, like Drake. You know, he can make radio hits and club hits all day. I'm not saying that he can't rap consciously, but that's not his genre.
Yeah.
You know? Damn. Yeah.
I knew I
Don't
was
call it
gonna-
a comeback.
I didn't think I was going to
You thought you were going to win this one?
Yeah.
You thought I was feeling you? She's highly overrated. I heard a
Ice
song.
Spice
but
is...
I turned it
what
on
the heck is going on
for
with that?
maybe 8 seconds the other day, and I couldn't take it.
Yeah,
It just sounded like she was yelling at me.
Yeah.
And I think that's the only song I know of her, "Can Feeling You" or something like that. But this song here was a new song. She came out. She's twerking in a pink van.
Oh, it's to Sean Paul's "Give Me the Light."
Yeah, I just can't.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I'm like, what is happening? We're those people now that are like, what is going on in music? Back in my day, you know. But yeah, it's not good. It's stupid. Everything is dumb. Like, everything's dumbed down. And I'm trying to do my best with Aquarius, energy to raise the vibrations.
No, the powers that be did their job. So they use whenever the powers that be, I don't know who that is, need something to be done, they use black people. Mm-hmm. Whether that, and you can see that with the luxury brands now, whenever they need something, or Nike, whenever they need money, or they start going downhill, they're going to make something for black people, make it exclusive for black people, because they want those black dollars, because the black dollars run the world, and the black people run the entertainment industry, but they just don't know it.
Yeah.
So they use hip-hop to dumb down the rest of the world. And you seen I think you posted it on your Twitter, of Cambodian rappers or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was watching rap from around the world.
Yeah, and we see how, how it got kind of spread around the world. Everybody's waving guns around, talk about nigga this, nigga that. I'm like, wait a minute, you're not even a nigga. You Cambodian. And we saw, what was the other one? German rap.
Yeah.
And it's like that hip hop culture, which is not black culture, because black does not have a culture.
Yeah.
Took over the world, and it just dumbed down everybody.
Yeah.
And the plan fucking worked. That's what pissed me off.
Well,
It worked.
That's why you can only talk to the ones who get it. And so let's see how fast we can do this.
What? Do what?
This thing
Wait,
right
you
here.
gotta go boo boo or something?
No, I'm just seeing how quickly your mind can work to see who wins.
My mind works extremely fast.
Ooh. Speaking of fast, do you drive fast?
I have the capabilities. I don't like people.
Do you have road rage?
No, somewhat, yeah.
Why?
Why do I have road rage?
Yes.
People be doing dumb stuff on the road.
They're being safe.
They don't understand
They know where you gotta go?
They don't know where they're going, and I can tell. I told you, I saw someone backing up on 59 over here.
Oh my gosh.
On the highway. I'm like,
That's-
why are you backing up on the free? Like, what are you doing? They don't understand fast, medium lane, and slow lane to exit off. And the person that's driving in the fast lane goes slow. That makes the other person in the middle have to go around to the slow lane and try to beat them across.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't work out too well in a lot of cases.
Wow.
And that person in the slow lane just continues to go on about their day. Get your ass over to the right side.
Well, speaking of cars, have you seen that movie?
Movie Cars?
Yes.
I don't think I've seen it in its entirety. No.
Wow.
I've seen. Is that the movie with the car with the teeth?
Mater?
His name is Mater.
Yeah.
Like a Mater sandwich.
Yeah, Mater. I think that's Mater.
What did that dude say? Y'all make me a Mater sandwich. Yeah.
Do you like watching cartoons?
Cartoons.
Cartoons, Pixar, Disney movies.
Yeah, and I think they have a lot of hidden messages in them. Watching them with my kids, I've learned a lot. I do like Boss Baby. That's a good one. Elemental was good.
Elemental is so good.
What's another good one?
All the Pixar movies are
I
pretty
didn't
good.
see the one with the personalities in the head.
Oh, that one was
what
so
is
good.
it called?
Oh my gosh, what is it called? No, I don't know.
Soul was good too.
Soul was super good.
It was very good.
Soul was deep.
Yeah, it provoked a lot of.
Soul was
It sparked
really
a lot
deep.
of thought. You know.
Dang, what is that other movie called? Yeah,